Okay, let's start seated. We're going to do a yin-yang class today, starting with a little bit of physical activity and finishing off with some deep and long stretches. But let's start by just sitting in the mat, finding a way to sit so that you can sit with your straight back. With weight onto your sitting bones, you can lift up the glutes in order to sit a little bit closer to the ground and feel the grounding feeling. Sit in a position with your legs crossed or in a lotus pose. And relax your hands in your lap. Sit with a straight spine. Close your eyes. And take a few moments to just arrive in the room, to arrive in the feeling and the sensations in your body by sitting here on your mat. Sitting in the room, sensing the room around you, the temperature in the room, the humidity, and focusing on your breath. Listen to your breath as you notice how deep you're breathing. Are you filling up your lungs, or is it just a superficial breathing right now? Let's take a few breaths together in order to deepen up, to expand the lungs and deepen the breath a little bit more so that you can have a little more strength to hold some of the poses afterwards. All right. First of all, exhale through the nose. And now take a deep inhale with your nose. Expand your belly. Expand the chest. Fill up your lungs, and when you reach the top, hold the breath for a moment. Holding the breath when you straighten out your spine and let down your shoulders. Hold it a little bit longer. And now let go. Let the air out the nose. Slowly exhale. And empty your lungs by sucking your belly in. New inhale. Expand the belly. Lift up the chest. Come all the way to the top. When you reach the top, you hold the breath. Extend the spine. Let down the shoulders. Sit completely still, holding your breath. And now you let go of your breath. Breathe out through your nose. And when you reach the bottom of your lungs, you just press a little bit more to press the last air out. And one more deep inhale through the nose. Expand the belly. Lift up the chest. All the way to the top, a little bit more. So you really feel how you're expanding the chest, and when you reach the top, hold it up here. If you have room for a little bit more air, then you just take a little sip. Shoulders down, extend the spine, nose pointing forward. And slowly let go of the air. Just exhale through the nose and return to your normal breathing. Take your moment to find your normal pace. And if a sigh comes along, just take the sigh, use it, and use the energy that you gain from sighing out. Slowly open your eyes and look straight ahead. On an inhale, lengthen up your spine, and exhale, lean your head to the right. Just let it drop down. Let your shoulders drop down. Keep your spine straight, but let your neck just fall to the right and feel the stretching on the left side. Enjoy the stretching and feel how the weight of your body is still going through your sitting bones into the mat, into the ground. On your next inhale, lift up your head to center. Exhale, bring your head to the left side. nose pointing forward, ear to the shoulder, and drop down your shoulders. And just keep breathing in and out through the nose. Feel the stretching inside your shoulder, up along the neck, to your ear. And inhale, bring your head back to center. Now you sit here, bring your arms down by the sides, and you roll your shoulders, and you define the size of the circles that you're rolling your shoulders in. And you just sense what kind of movement that is nice for your shoulders and your back today, and the opposite direction. You can make them small, big circles. You can use your arms or let your arms just hang. Trying to warm up the body, and then leave the shoulders and arms down. Now bring your arms forward, interlace the fingers, have a loose grip here, and then let your shoulders and relax, let your elbows just be a little bit bent. Now draw eights with your hands, so you're moving your wrists, making eights or infinity signs with your hands in front of you. And the opposite direction. Look at your hands. If you see that 8 lying down, then you can almost get your hands to follow the wish of coordination that you're giving. All right. Now find stillness. Reach your arms forward, palms pointing toward each other, fingers are spread, arms parallel to the floor. Straighten out the spine. We're going to work a little bit with our backs today. So inhale, bring your arms back, bring your shoulder blades together, lift up your chin, look to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your arms forward, reach your hands forward, and bring your head down between your arms. Look at your belly button. Inhale, lift up your head, lift up your chin, arms back, and shoulder blades together. Look up. Exhale, arms forward, and head down between your arms. Look at the belly button, reach your arms forward, round the back. Inhale, lift up, look up, arms back, and exhale, arms forward, and head down, look at the belly button. Inhale, just lift up your head, bring your arms down. All right. Place your hands in front of you. Come on to all four. You're on all four. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees are just below your hips. Now you lift your left leg behind you. Just bring it back, point it back, and then you bring down your left knee on the outside of the right calf muscle. So you're standing on both knees but with crossed thighs. Weight on both knees. Now you engage the muscles in your legs, so you're making your legs into one leg, being completely still and strong. On an inhale, you lift your right arm to the side and then up to the ceiling, and you reach up, open up your chest to the right side, looking at your right hand's fingers, reach up, engage the muscles in your thighs and glutes, so you're keeping your legs completely still. And slowly bring down your right hand. All right, look at your right hand and then spread your fingers as much as possible, so your little finger and thumb are pointing in almost opposite directions, so that you have a good grip into the mat, because you're going to lift up your left arm. Lift up the left arm to the side and then to the ceiling. So you're finding the balance here. Keep engaging the muscles in your thighs. Finding a way to stay still here. Be strong in your right arm. Look at your left hand. And slowly bring the left hand into the mat. Bring your left knee back underneath your left hip, and then reach your right leg back and drop down your right knee on the outside of the left calf muscle. Then you once more engage the muscles. Keep your legs completely stiff here. On an inhale, you lift your left arm up to the side and to the ceiling. Reach up with your arm, bring your left shoulder on top of the right, and just look at your left hand pointing to the ceiling. Be strong in your arms and your thighs, your glutes. And slowly bring the left hand down. Look at your left hand, Spread the fingers, point the little finger and thumbs in opposite directions. Slowly bring the weight onto the left hand and reach up your right arm to the ceiling. Engage the muscles. Keep your legs completely still, but just stiffen up in your legs and thighs. Look at your right hand. Look up and reach up, and slowly bring the hand down into the mat. Now bring the right knee back underneath your right hip, back into an all-four position, tabletop position. On an inhale, you bring down your belly and you lift up your chin. Look up toward the ceiling. Lift up your tailbone and exhale, round the back. Look at your belly button. Inhale, bring down the belly. Lift up your chin, look up. Exhale, round the back. Look at your belly button. Once more, inhale. Look up. And exhale, round the back. Look at your belly button and come back to tabletop position. Hands in the floor. Look between your legs and tuck your toes in. Grab the mat with your toes. Be strong in your arms. We're going to bring ourselves into a downward dog by inhaling, looking forward. Exhale, lift up your knees, lift the hips, and find a downward dog position. Arms forward and legs behind you. You're looking at your feet, looking between your ankles, dropping down the chest a little bit. Strong arms, strong legs. Breathe in and out through the nose, in and out. In and out. Now you look at your ankles and you bend the knees one at a time, keeping your feet in the same place, moving your hips a little bit from side to side, waking up the body. And find stillness. Lift your head, look between your hands and walk your feet all the way in between your hands, feet together. Arms down by the side. Stay here a little bit. Now place your hands in the mat just a little bit in front of you. Keep your feet together and then bend your knees one at a time. Also moving the hips a little bit from side to side. Stretching behind your legs on the calves. And find stillness. Now bend your knees, support with your hands in front of you, and start rounding your back. Roll up your back. Keep your knees bended all the way up. Lift up your chest, lift up your head, and then you come with a straight spine. Lift up your head, look forward, shoulders down, and then you straighten out your knees. Stand still in the front of the mat, feet together. On an inhale, lift your arms over the head. Palms together, cross your thumbs. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, lean to the right. Push your hips a little bit out to the left and just lean to the right. Keep your arms, your elbows straight and lean a little bit out to the right. Inhale, come to center, reach up, exhale to the left. Push your hips to the right and keep your left shoulder a little bit forward. Keep reaching your arms to the side. Keep your arms straight. Inhale, come back to center. And as you're standing here, now you're a little Christmas light. Just a little bit of Christmas spirit in this tiny little sequence that we're going to do. All right, keep your arms up here. So inhale, look at your hands, and exhale, lean a little bit back, reach your arms back, keep your glutes together, press your hips a little bit forward, look back. Inhale, come back up, look straight ahead, arms down by the side, exhale. Inhale, arms over your head, look up. Exhale, fold forward, head down. And stand here with your feet together. Let your head fall down. Support with your hands in front of you. Now shake your head a little bit and feel the straightening on your hamstrings, your calf muscles. Just letting your body stretch on the back side. Breathe in and out. On an inhale, you lift up your head, look straight ahead. Exhale, press your hands into the mat and bring your feet back into a plank. This one you can do with your knees in the mat. You come halfway down. Inhale, lengthen your arms. And exhale, lift up your hips. Place your feet into a downward dog position. Hands in front of you, head down. And then you lift your head underneath yourself. You look at your belly button. So you bring your head underneath your chest. Look at the belly button. Straighten up the arms. Breathe in and out. In and out. All right. Now look between your hands. Inhale, lift up your right leg. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands and bring down your left knee into the mat. Now you bring your hips back. So you bring your hips back toward your left leg. Straighten out the right leg in front of you. Lift up the toes and you feel the stretching on the back side of your right thigh and right calf. Also stretching on the back. And you can change the directions of your hands. Just keep supporting yourself on each side so you won't fall to one side. And slowly come back. Weight on the right foot. Hands on each side of the right foot. Lift up the left heel and bring down your right foot back into a plank. Come halfway down. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up, and exhale, lift up to downward dog, feet into the mat. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, place a foot between your hands and drop down your right knee. Same as before, bring your hips back. Straighten out the left leg in front of you, lifting up the toes, heel into the mat, and feel the stretching on the back side. Go as far as possible until you find your limit, and it's perfectly fine to keep your knee bended a little bit. If you can come all the way down, that's perfect. This is also perfect with a bended knee, just feeling the stretch on the back side. Alright, come back. Weight forward, bring the hips forward, hands on each side of the left foot. Lift up the right knee and place your left foot back into a plank. Come halfway down. Inhale, lengthen up your arms. Look up and exhale, lift up to downward dog. Feet in the mat. Look between your ankles. Breathe in and out. On an inhale, you lift your right leg back and up to the ceiling. On an exhale, place the foot between the hands. And then you bring down your left heel so the left foot is pointing out to the side. On an inhale, you lift up your upper body and your arms. On an exhale, bring down the hips, still looking straight ahead. Now inhale, reach up your arms, and exhale, bring your elbows out to the sides. And now standing with your arms out to the sides, I'm just going to show you this from the front. Now you're going to bring your hands a little bit in and your palms facing upward, just like this. And you can do some grabbing with your hands here. Now you're a reindeer. Christmas spirit. All right. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Straighten out your arms and lift your left heel. Exhale, bring the hands into the mat. Step your right foot back into the plank. Come halfway down. Inhale, lengthen up. Look up and exhale, lift to downward dog. Left leg. Inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Exhale, foot between your hands. Bring down your right heel. Inhale, lift up your arms over your head. Exhale, bring down the hips. Inhale, reach up your arms. Exhale, elbows to the sides. And then bring your palms to the ceiling. And then you can make a grabbing feeling with your hands. Now you're back as a reindeer. Keeping the shoulders down. So you're strong in your arms, strong in your legs. Breathing in and out. Inhale, reach your arms over the head. And lift up your right heel. Exhale, hands into the mat. Step your left foot back into plank. Come halfway down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lift to downward dog. Inhale through the nose. And And then open your mouth in a sigh. Inhale through the nose. And open your mouth. Inhale, bring your right leg back and up to the ceiling. Exhale, foot between the hands. Inhale, lift up your arms over your head. Exhale, open to the left. Bring the left heel into the mat. Reach your arms in opposite directions. Right arm forward, left arm back. Keep the hips down and point your right knee and your right foot same direction, straight ahead. Inhale, lift up your arms over your head, turn forward, and exhale, you open to the right. Bring your right arm back, left arm forward, look to the right. Breathe in and out. Inhale, arms over your head, look straight ahead. And exhale, bring your arms down behind your buttocks. Interlace the fingers here. Bring your shoulders back, bring your elbows together, straighten out your arms. All right. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lean forward. Bring your head on the inside of your right knee and bring your upper body down. Reach your arms over your head. Breathe in and out, in and out. Inhale, come up, all the way up. Look straight ahead, arms over your head. Exhale, hands into the mat. Step your right foot back. Come into a plank, halfway down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, lift to downward dog. Remember, keep bringing your knees into the mat. If you feel that it's too hard on your arms today, just use the modified version with your knees into the mat when we do the vinyasa part. All right, inhale, lift your left leg back and up. And exhale, place the foot between your hands, bring down your right heel. Inhale, arms and upper body up. Exhale, open to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Keep looking over your left arm. Right arm pointing straight back, shoulders down, hip down. Left knee pointing forward and tuck your tailbone underneath you. Breathing in and out through the nose. On an inhale, lift your arms over the head, turn forward, and exhale, open to the opposite side, the left side. Right arm forward, left arm back. And this is a little bit challenging on the right foot. Inhale, come to center, look straight ahead, arms over the head. Exhale, arms behind the buttocks. Interlace the fingers. Bring the shoulders back, elbows to meet, and straighten out your arms. Keep bringing your left knee forward, buttocks a little bit down. Engage the muscles in your thighs. Inhale, look up. And exhale, lean forward. Bring the head on the inside of the left knee. Look down underneath your legs and bring the arms over the head. Look down. Breathe in and out a couple of times. Inhale, come all the way up. Look straight ahead, arms over the head. Lift your right heel. Exhale, hands into the mat. Step your left foot back. Come halfway down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, lift to downward dog. Breathe in and out. In and out. On an inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, walk your hands toward your feet. Weight onto the feet and keep your head hanging here. Keep your arms hanging. Just feel the stretching on the back side of your thighs, back side of your calves. Feel the bloods coming to your head, your arms, your hands. Let's do a little breathing exercise down here. So inhale, lift up your upper body halfway up and look straight ahead. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. And now roll all the way up. Bend your knees, roll all the way up. All the way, come to standing. Look straight ahead, arms down, and straighten out your knees. Look straight ahead. Now bring your feet together. And what is a Christmas without a tree? You're my test rabbits today. All right, let's do the tree pose. Feet are together. We're starting by lifting the right leg. So we're going to do a little bit of a beginner's and then lifting up the leg a little bit of it at a time. So weight onto your left leg. Arms, just keep them just down by the side. Loosen the right leg. Turn the knee out to the side. And then you can start by just bringing the heel close to the left ankle and toes into the mat. Then you can slowly lift up and see how far you can come lifting up your leg without even actually holding on to the foot. Yeah. This is an inhale, lift up your arms to the sides over your head. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, arms over your head. If it's too much with the arms, exhale, arms down. Then you just keep focusing on finding the balance here. And bring the right leg down. Weight on the right leg, left leg. So bring the heel close to the right ankle, knee out to the side, and see how much you can lift up your leg here, still finding the balance without even using any weight. Yeah, it's kind of challenging. See if you can find that inner line from your foot to your head. See how far it goes. And inhale, arms over the head. Slowly up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. It's not a real Christmas tree. We're trying to do it. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Okay, foot into the mat. Let's do the tree with a little bit of help from our hands. If you just want to start, if you want to just train it with the foot a little bit down, you just stay there. If you want to bring the foot far up, you do that. All right. So weight on the left, and you bring the right foot on the inner thigh. See how you can find your balance. Your hip might be going a little bit out to the side. Also your knee out to the side, shoulders down, lifting up the chest a little bit, lengthen out the spine. So inhale, arms out to the side, all the way up. And exhale, bring the elbows out to the side. Stay here. Now bring the thumb and the ring finger together and let your fingers point out to the side, standing like a goddess in a tree. Lengthen the spine. Very nice. Inhale, lift up your arms over the head. And exhale, bring the arms down. And bring the right leg down. Well done. Weight on your right foot. Now with the help of your left hand, bring the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Finding the balance here. Bringing the hip a little bit out to the side. Keep engaging the thighs and the glutes as you stand here. Left knee out to the side. Keeping your hips equal and square. Shoulders down. When you have the balance, bring your arms out to the side on an inhale. Keep working on the balance. Exhale, elbows out to the sides. Or just take it with the support of your foot into the mat, bringing your heel toward your ankle. Yeah. It's a good way to really challenge the balancing. Finding this very simple pose actually. And it's actually, even though it's simple, it's challenging for both balance and strength. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Well done out there. I could see your effort. That was really nice. Okay, you're standing in the back of the mat. Feet are together, arms down by the side. Now you just look at your feet and bring them a little bit apart in a hip width distance. So inhale, lift up your arms over the head, and you engage the glutes, engage your thighs. On an exhale, you sit down in a chair, bring your arms down parallel to the floor. The last pose before going into something very slowly, something very stretchy. And come all the way down, bring your hands in front of you, bring your knees into the mat. Now bringing the knees into the mat, you still keep your toes tucked down here. And you bring some weight onto your feet, so now you can feel the stretching underneath your toes and your foot soles. And you see how much weight you want to bring onto them. You can also let go with your hands. Bring some weight back on your feet. So you have the weight from your torso down into your glutes, on your heels, on your feet. And then you can bring your arms in front of you, hands in front of you. And sit in a prayer's position with your hands. And after the balancing poses we just did, it's really nice to really stretch out the feet. So that's what we're going to start with. And just a little bit more. It can be tough to sit here and just stretch underneath the toes, underneath the feet. And gently lean forward, bring the hands into the mat. Bring the feet out to the side and sit on the mat and bring your feet in front of you. Just lengthen your legs in front of you. Okay, let's just stretch the feet from the opposite side. So you lift up your right foot. And then you grab your right foot, your right heel with your right hand from underneath. And you bring the left hand on top of the foot. So you point the toes into the wrist and put your hand on top. So this is like you're just covering the top of your foot. And then you press with your left hand on your feet. You straighten out the foot so it's totally straight here. And then you press your toes so you can feel it stretching all the way from your knee over your wrist. And you keep pressing the opposite direction with your right hand on your heel. So you get that really nice stretch. And you can just bring down the foot, lay it on your thigh. Get that good stretch. And just feeling the stretch go deep here. And let go of the right foot. Lengthen out your right leg. Then bend your left leg. And you grab your left heel with your left hand. Same as before. Toes to the wrist and place your foot on top of the foot. Place your hand on top of the foot and then straighten, keep the foot in one line with your leg and then press your toes as you press against with your left hand on your left heel. So you can feel that stretching on the front. Because when we do these balancing poses, as I said, it's a pretty simple balance pose because we don't do much but just balance on one leg. But it's pretty challenging, even though also it demands a lot of effort, a lot of strength in the feet. And just press for the last few seconds. A little bit more and let go of the left foot. Straighten out the legs, hands just a little bit behind you. Now relax your feet and then shake your legs a little bit, shake your feet. Ooh. And then move your feet. You can make it some circles with your feet and the opposite direction. Yeah, and find stillness. Bend your knees in front of you, feet to one side, and then come on to all four. Let's come up here. And bring your body down into the mat, starting with your elbows into the mat, forearms in the mat. And bring your legs back. So you come onto your belly and all the way down onto your, with the chest into the mat and the forehead into the mat. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders and your elbows close to your chest. Now release the right hand out to the right, palms facing the mat, and turn your head to the left. Then press with your left hand and roll onto your right side with your right arm behind you. And bend your left leg, place your left foot behind the right leg. So you're lying here on the side, stretching over the chest and the arm. We've been using the arms a lot today. And it's also always nice to stretch the chest and the arms to open the chest. Relax the head down, loosen up your neck, relax your right leg, just let it lie there. And it can bend, it can just completely relax. Just let your left arm and your left leg be the one to control the stretch. You can use them to adjust the stretch. And gently start to roll back onto your belly by stretching out your left leg and placing the left leg next to the right. Roll onto the belly and turn your head. You can turn your head already to the right and bring in your right hand underneath the right shoulder and bring out the left arm to the side, palm facing down, and then press with right hand, roll onto the left side. And bend your right leg, place the right foot behind the left. Use the right arm and right hand, right leg to adjust the stretch. And enjoy the stretch over the chest into the arm. Relax the neck and let the head just fall down into the mat. And take a few deep breaths here. See what the deep breathing does to your body. Letting your body relax even more. And slowly come back onto your belly. Extend your right leg. Turn your head, your forehead into the mat, and bring your left hand underneath the shoulders. So both hands are now underneath the shoulders, and push yourself onto all four. Knees underneath the hips, hands underneath your shoulders. And just stay here a little bit, move a little bit with your shoulders, a free movement. Move your hips a little bit. And you can close your eyes, pretend lying in a little boat on a lake. Wavy movements, just shaking or stretching your body a little bit. All right, and find stillness. Now move both of your knees to one side. Bring your buttocks into the mat and swing your legs in front of you. And sit with your feet together, knees together, arms down by the side, then lean a little bit back, and then if you have something, a blanket to cover your body for the Shavasana, now it's the time to grab it. So you have it near you, or if you need to put on some socks or something else. And then you just lean back, bring your elbows into the mat, and then come all the way down, lie on your back, the straight body, shoulders into the mat, the back of your head into the mat, arms down by the side, and then relax a little bit. So we're going to do some exercises down here. First of all, reach your arms over the head. So your arms are just next to your ears. And relax your arms over your head. First of all, just lie here. Breathe in and out. Now you extend your right arm and your right leg in opposite directions, like if you were just waking up in the morning, stretching one side. Keep stretching that side. And then switch to the left. Stretch your left arm and left leg, stretching in opposite directions, making your left side a little bit longer. And then switch between right and left a couple of times. Stretching. And find stillness. Now you bring your arms down by the sides and you bring your feet into the mat. Heels close to your buttocks and slowly lift up your hips. And now you're on your foot soles and your shoulders, just staying here a little bit. And bring some focus onto your feet. You can feel the weight in your feet. Is it on the outer edge of the foot? Is it on the inner side? The heel, the front foot, the toes? And slowly start rolling your spine into the mat, one vertebra at a time. So you can feel like it's just slowly placing the spine vertebra by vertebra. And at the end, you just relax your buttocks, relax the glutes. And now you lift your knees over the chest and wrap your arms around the knees. Give yourself a nice tight hug here. Press the knees gently to the chest. And then start rocking a little from side to side, giving yourself a little back rub. From side to side, rocking. And slowly, then you find stillness in the middle. Now you let go of your knees, place your feet into the mat, and you bring your arms out to the sides. Your feet walk a little bit apart, so small steps with your feet until your toes just have an inch of feeling the edges of the mat. Not all the way out there, but just you can sense the mat edge with your little toes. On an inhale, you just bring a lot of air into the lungs. On an exhale, you lean both of your knees out to the left side. So you just drop your knees down slowly. And you let your legs be heavy down here. So now you're starting to feel a stretch over your right thigh, over the right hip, and up through the right side of your body, up toward your arm. And you just relax the body down. Let the shoulders fall. Let the arms and hands relax out to the sides. And you let go of the strength in your feet and your legs. So if your feet are sliding a little bit into the mat, just let them slide. Let your legs relax. And just by staying here a couple of minutes, you will feel the intensifying of the stretch coming to you. Taking deep breaths in and out through the nose. Letting go of every muscle. Focusing on your breath, making your chest and belly move. Now bring focus back to your feet. So your left knee is actually lying on the floor next to you. So now your right foot, you want to bring your right leg on top of the left leg. So you slide your right leg out to the left. So now you bring all the weight onto the left hip. Your right leg is lying on top of the left. So now you're making a little bit more of a stretch of this pose, feeling the stretch in a little bit different way, and then you turn your head, look at the right hand out to the side. And also, if you can use a little bit of time to find a good way to lie here. You want to lie peacefully and relaxed, so if something is troubling you, then just adjust the pose a little bit so that you can find stillness here and just relax. Gently turn your head to the ceiling so you're looking up. And now focus on your right leg once more. You slide it back. Bring your right foot into the mat on the opposite side. And then gently lift up your knees, bringing both foot soles into the mat, and the buttocks is back in the mat. Spine is straight once more. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, lean your knees out to the right side. Drop down your legs. Let the legs relax down here. Arms are still out to the sides. Feeling the stretch over your right thigh, your left thigh, over the left hip, into the left side of your body toward your arm. And both legs are heavy out to the right. You just let your feet slide a little bit, if that's necessary, to find a way to lie completely still and relaxed here. Shoulders back, arms relaxed. Breathe in and out through the nose and follow your breath by sensing the movements of your belly and your chest. Bring focus into your left leg and slide your left leg and bring it over the right leg. So you place it on top of the right leg and you just find a place here where you can relax your left leg on top of the right. If you want to move your hips a little bit, do that. If you want to move the feet a little bit, just find a way to lie here that's nice, and you can feel the stretching over the left thigh, the hip, and into the lower back. And then turn your head out to the left hand. Let your head be heavy. And you breathe in and out. Relax into the pose, dropping the shoulders down, letting your arms relax. Let your knees be heavy. Relax the feet. Focusing on your breath. And slowly turn your nose to the ceiling. And now focus on your left leg once more. Slide it back. Bring the left foot into the mat on the left edge of the mat. And lift up your knees, bringing the foot soles back into the mat. Now you're lying with both arms out to the side. Your spine is straight into the mat. Your knees are lifted and your feet are on each side of the mat. Then bring your feet together a little bit closer and extend your legs into the mat. And with your arms you can reach for a blanket or anything else you might want to cover your body with for this last pose, the Shavasana. Bring your arms down by the sides. Let your feet come a little bit apart. Shoulders back, head back and relaxed. And close your eyes. Prepare yourself to relax your entire body. From the crown of your head to your toes. Now pretend as a big wave of heat, like a cotton wave, was covering your body from the top. A little bit a tickling sensation, warming your body, coming from the crown of your head, over the forehead, lying on your eyelids, keeping your eyes closed, and leaving your forehead completely relaxed and heavy, sliding over your face and pressing down your jaw a little bit, making your jaw relax completely. And this nice heat wave, soft, covering your neck from the top, surrounding your body with something soft, a soft pillow on every side of your body, filling your body up with heat and allowing for your body to fall back into the pillow, the wave of heat, and just completely surrender to relaxation. It's covering your back and your arms, over your elbows, your underarms and your hands, going down through your body, on your back. Your shoulder blades are lying soft and nice. The heat is covering your chest and wrapping you as if you were a jewel wrapped in some cotton in a little box. Your spine is falling further down into the mat. You're letting go, relaxing your abdominal muscles, completely surrendering, letting go of every tension in your body. Noticing the heat wave surrounding your buttocks, your pelvis, wrapping you, keeping you safe, keeping you soft, holding you in place in one piece. keeping you warm and cozy, and creating a room for your body to completely relax. Let your buttocks be flat and heavy. Let your thighs be soft and long. Your hamstrings and the back of the thighs are falling down. And you're letting go of your kneecaps, lying there, small beans in a pillow cage. Your calf muscles are softening up. They're lying flat onto the mat. Your shins are long and letting go of your ankles and feet. And the wave of heat and softness are covering your legs, covering your ankles, your heels, and now your feet and toes. You're lying here in completely peace, safety, and calmness. Let the focus be on your breath. Feel the air in and out through the nose. And should any thought come into mind, grab the thoughts and send them out with your exhales to leave your mind free and easy and light, as if you were cleaning your mind with your breath, just making all the exhales swipe up the thoughts or the worries, the tensions, clean it out. Very slowly start bringing your feet into the mat and bend your knees. And when your knees are pointing to the ceiling, then drop them slowly out to the left side. And let your body roll onto the left side for a short rest. And when you're ready, then start supporting yourself back to a seated position. And come sit with a straight spine as you did when we started. And let your hands rest into your lap. And close your eyes just for a few seconds. Take a tour around your body from your toes to the crown of your head. And just notice how your body and mind is doing right now. And now bring your hands in front of the heart, palms against each other. Start thanking yourself. Thank yourself for attending the class, for taking good care of yourself. And thank you guys for joining the class today. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that the good feeling and the good vibes from the yoga class will be in your body until I see you next time. So take good care. Namaste.